I never attacked you, and I never said nothing that was negative to you about you personally. Okay, and if you listen to me, I never once said it was okay for violence, and I'm not defending violence. Never been in a gang, and I don't be on the street involved in violence. When I see violence, I don't like it. All right. So let me clear that up before you put the narrative out there. You say I'm defending it or I got something to do with it. That's not accurate information. All right. That's misleading the conversation to people to think that you have something personal against me, and I don't have nothing personal against you. And this is why I'm only speaking about what you're saying, what you believe in, what you like to do. And that's why I'm sharing with you, my brother. Okay. Is that I'm taking it a step further. I'm 56 years old. The age don't really make all that difference in the world of anything. You know what I'm saying? But I've been and I've lived some things. And I've been a part of organizations that was supposed to be for good for Black people to move forward. And in every case, sit and watch before my eyes. Something always happened, even with the Black Panther Party. So I'm saying to you that it runs deeper than your angle. And if you would listen to me, I listen to you. I can give you feedback on everything you said, just like I did already before. It's not to tear you down. It's not to squash what you're doing. It's only to let you know ahead of time.
Peace.
This runs deep.
This is just another conversation. I'm live right now.
That you're putting out there right now.
No, they're not recorded. So if you don't catch it live, it's gone.
To get your point across. That's programming people's mind.
Right now, there's 237 people in the room.
And I'm trying to say, like, yo,
I'm just gonna let you listen.
You don't have to use videos, but you're going to use videos because it's your choice, and nobody can say anything about it because you're going to do what you got to do.
I hope you can hear.
I'm saying the thing goes deeper than what your presentation of it is. If you listen, if we can engage later on. All right, but I ain't saying nothing again about what you do and what you don't do. I'm talking about with the things that you're presenting. Okay, and that's what I want to share with you, man. This runs a whole lot deeper. It's a whole lot more. You're talking about programs, bro.
Okay, cool.
You're talking about
it's
taking programs and the different programs and situations, and you're taking it up and how people take little balls and throw it up in the air with you and make circles with it. Well, that's what you're doing. You're playing with the programs, different programs to use this program to do this program to do that program, and it's all a big program process that our people have been going through.
That's what I titled
for centuries.
My room.
After leader after leader after leader.
My Bigo ID is unity is essential.
Be destroyed with this program. And that's all I'm saying, bro. It runs deeper than what you're saying. And if you and I could ever sit down and talk,
sometimes long
and articulate and talk as brothers and you think. What I'm saying is,
I appreciate it.
It goes way deeper.
You can watch from the laptop too, I think.
Read my mic. I appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, thank you, God Body. Yikes, go ahead. You were next. Peace and blessings to you.
Hey, I just came back in. I was coming back in, and I'm kind of upset that I missed a lot of the conversation because I was actually just left the senior home. But I was looking on my Twitter, and some people were informing me to hop on a space about a situation where a 10-year-old just killed his mother in cold blood for not buying her a virtual reality TV set.
Oh yeah, I did yesterday.
What? That was wild, and I thought about because you talked about the song about the little kid. You know, we didn't have that conversation so many times, You know what I'm saying? You brought it up many times, and I was like, there's a manifestation
Yeah, a lot of people
right
listen.
there of that exact problem right
A lot
there.
of people listen to my lives
And I
like
just
that
felt
at
like that was
work.
crazy.
Some people fall asleep in here, all
I
kinds of
feel
stuff.
like it's almost like, you know, we get the information and we know what's going to happen. And all we can do is sit back and watch these things kind of go down without any kind of intervention on even the song. And you know, that's crazy how these children are being influenced nowadays. Just like,
Oh, she got a phone call. She got a phone call. She'll be right back. There she goes.
my bad,
Peace, Keon.
yeah. I was just like, that's crazy how that situation went down, and you spoke about that. I just felt like that's wild.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's all I wanted to say. That's just insane how you already had seen it going on, and now it really happened.
Yeah, that's exactly what we were talking about yesterday. Rashid, did you have something to say? Go ahead. Are you there? Oh no, he might be having mic issues. Okay, so there's no more hands up. So the floor is open.
What's the topic though?
All right.
Sure.
It's a beautiful conversation. We all learned something. I know that.
Talking about the gangs and the children and how we can change that, coming up with solutions rather than just, talking.
You gotta change the environment they're raised in.
Oh,
I don't think nobody really influenced by all this music and shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, I grew up when I live in Kansas City. I grew up seeing the violence, the murder and shit, but I can never say that music it influenced me to instill.
Your phone's breaking up.
You're a product of your own environment. Is it? Hold on. Can you hear me now? Is it cool?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, better. Better.
Yeah, I think it's more just being a product of your environment. I don't think it's the music influencing these kids and shit. It's more what they're around.
Yeah, this was somebody else.
I like to say this. Is it sane?
Somebody's got an echo.
There's an echo going.
Okay, go ahead.
Is it sane, right? Let's take a look, right? You got the 1960s, 70s, and 80s, right?
You got to mute your mic. Box 9, you got to echo. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Prior to the crack era, prior to the crack epidemic, what you had in the home were parents, right? Example, my mother, my father, and the people of my generation, our parents in general, most people, their parents, there was a relationship there. And the relationship was parent-child. You knew, this is my mother, this is my father. The mother and the father carried themselves a certain way. You knew this, my mother and father, you saw authority and respect, right? Fast forward after the crack era, their parents, for the most part today, not all, a great many part of them, it's no longer when they see their parent, they see that individual that they know deserves authority and respect. They're seeing a peer, someone that's acting just the same way they do. When they go to school and they get around their friends and they talk that ish with their friends, oh, nigga, shut up, blah, 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 blah. They come in the house and they see the same thing happening from their parents, the same music they're listening to in the street from their peers, this rap music and all of this stuff. When they come home, the parents are doing the same thing. The same weed that's being smoked in the street with their friends and doing all the stupid shit with the pants saying, yeah, so what up? They go home, their father's acting that way. What the hell is wrong with this picture? We are the leaders. So yes, we're talking about the homes. And the first thing about the home that has to be changed is that the parents of today have to take the role of a parent, not a friend. It's not for you to be a friend or a peer to your child. In these homes now, you've got parents that are out here cranking up King Von music and all of this murderous shit, and they in the house talking about, yeah, shoot the other with their children. What the hell is wrong with you? What do you think you're going to produce? What kind of child do you think is going to be produced from this type of environment? If you're not stepping out as a parent and stepping into that authoritative leadership role and taking away the negatives from your away from your child so they won't corrupt his mind, this is a recipe for what we just saw in all of these videos and them poor kids on the Atlanta train that we just saw earlier that shot them 2 teens. You're going to get that. There's no reason why your child should come home and say that's my mom or my dad and differentiate you from in the street if you act just like the niggas in the street. This is half of our problem. Forget the gang shit and all that. That's half of our problem. The parents don't want to be parents. They want to be friends. What do you do when you look on YouTube? You see already 3, 4, 5-year-old girls and their mothers twerking, shaking their ass and dancing around to these songs, Cardi B. What do you think? What kind of people do you think you're going to produce? You know what's happened? When you do that, you know what came out of us? A simple word called immorality. It's gone. And when you have no morals, you're going to see what type of people you become. That's what's wrong with us. That's part of the problem. No morals. Parents won't be parents. They want to be kids. Smoking weed, yo, what up, son? I'm talking, sitting down, smoking and drinking with their sons. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Okay.
You can blame that on the crack era too, though.
Plant Style's confused. You came in late, but Yada and Godbody, they both had solutions. I don't know about the Son of Man. I think he said what he would do in the beginning, so they can repeat that in just a second. But I'm gonna let I am go. Go ahead, I am.
Well, when it comes to sin is still in there. When it comes to parents and the children and gangs and things like that. Okay. When it comes to parents and gangs and stuff like that, with children and gangs, it's more because people go where they're celebrated and not just tolerated. So I feel like the kids are missing something in their family household to where they feel like they're not accepted, they're not heard. You know, stay in a child's place, you don't have a voice, your feelings don't matter. So then they go out to, jump off the porch, like they call it, and go to, the gang dude down the street that may be a little bit. Smoking, listening, he don't have no good advice to give, versus not being heard. So it's more of, that wind took the stuff out of me. It's windy outside. It's more of the parents being more of a vital role in their children's lives to keep them out of gangs. We have to, I know it's hard to, work every single day and be a parent, although maybe we need to figure out, working from home and do homeschooling or, something of that nature in order to be able to spend more time with your children and or family dinners. We don't do that anymore, where everybody sit at the dinner table and see how everybody's ate. It's we don't actually, give the children a voice, and because they are stressed out. They have to deal with bullies. They have to deal with teachers giving them stuff that they may not even understand. So it's those are my solutions. Homeschool and or having, family dinners where you actually sit, talk, and listen to your children. Not necessarily that they have to be grown. Not necessarily that you have to be a friend to them, because I do believe that now there is no generational gap. And, I think it was Godbody was saying earlier, where the parents aren't giving that differential of we're not friends, I'm your parent. And that's not all across the board. It's just, those selective few that feel that way. But yeah, those are my suggestions.
Okay, Yada, if you want to say your solution that you had. And then God Body, you could go next.
Well, what I'm doing in my community is I'm out here. I'm out here with them. Just like when I am was just saying, they going that way. I'm the big homie. So when you come to talk to me, man, I need something to eat. I'm hungry. Come on, let's go get something to eat. I need a few dollars, man. I got to try to go do this. I give to them. But me just giving you this, they know every time you see me, I'm finna buy you something to eat. I'm finna give you some money. We're going to sit down and talk. If you out here hustling, that's like the brother said, man, I'm finna come on the block with you. I'm finna make you nervous. Why? Because you got to protect me now. Because you always talking about your ops, so you got to protect me. I'm out here. I ain't got no gun. I ain't got nothing. But I just set up this grill and put these hot dogs and these hamburgers on here. And I got these chips out here because I'm passing out food. I'm feeding the community. So you know what? We finna turn this block into a safe haven. So when the kids come walking past, they can, hey, you want a hamburger? You want something to eat? Y'all go, if y'all finna hustle, you better take that shit in the alley because I can't stop you from hustling. But you're not finna hustle right here, right now. Go in the alley. Do something else. Get you one of these hot dogs. It's like you say, it's the energy that I'm giving. I'm showing them what you doing don't scare me. I'm out here with you. I'm not finna be scared of you. And I think a lot of times, see, when it's just like a dog. When a dog smell your fear, that's when they get to fucking with you.
Mm-hmm.
But if they don't smell no fear, they're not finna fuck with you. It's called survival of the fittest. This is the world we live in. We need to be able to get up now. When I say go in the alley selling drugs, I'm trying to deter them. I'm not just saying go in the alley sell drugs. But what can I give them to take away the drugs? Okay, yeah, I drive trucks, but are you willing to sit in this truck with me and let me teach you how to drive trucks? Right now, because you're not old enough. Because these, if you look, these are babies killing babies. These ain't no grown men. These are babies killing babies out here. So the solution is to come outside with them. But you got to give them your mentality. What do you know how to do that you can train them to do? Because that's what you got to give them. I can't tell them to stop selling drugs and I ain't got nothing to give them to replace the drugs. This is why I continue to study business. I continue to study. I study the fucking stock market. I don't know shit about it, but I'm studying it. Why? Because I want to be able to teach you how to save money. Even if you invest in dividends from Exxon, Mobil, and Coca-Cola, and fucking Foot Locker, and they all giving you $200-300 a year, you own shares in this company. This is leading to your wealth. Eventually, don't look at the long. My thing is, we gotta stop. We gotta teach them. Don't look at the long run. Owning leads to wealth. It leads to change. This is how change is gonna come. Change is gonna come through financial prosperity. Most of the time, because we don't have shit. So we gotta get them something. And I gotta say this: the sisters got a lot of control. If they start telling them, guys, man, look, I'm not gonna go nowhere with your ass showing. I'm not finna be with you and you out here hustling every day. Watch what happens. The motherfuckers gonna go get jobs. Because at the end of the day, we want a certain woman. I want that woman right there. And if she telling me this is what you gotta do to get me, trust me, we gonna do it because we want you. I'm done.
All right, God Body, go ahead. What was your solution? Oh, well, she left.
You know what?
But you can still repeat it.
Before I give my solution, bro, like, bro, I gotta listen, I just gotta commend you, bro, because a lot of the stuff that I hear you say, I have done it, and I'm actively doing it. You know what I mean? You can always tell, you know what I'm saying, when somebody's saying something, how real it is. You know? You can. It's just that vibe. It's just that energy that we kick out to each other. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm about to
actively
end this
set
video.
tables up
Y2 Kenyon.
and take the chicken,
Go to Bigo Live.
vegetables, and
You
feed
can
the
watch
hungry.
from a laptop.
Okay?
You can sign in from a laptop.
I have stuff under
And
my belt
my
that I
Bigo
don't
ID, I
have
put it in
time
there
to sit here
if you
tell
want to
all of you
watch
guys
the
about.
rest.
You know what I'm saying? Even when
Peace and blessings. Have a great
it's
day
called
on purpose.
Paramount
I will
County
be
Court,
back live
but
to
every
do
juvenile that gets
my
directed
library.
towards me,
I don't have a
don't
date
go to
yet though,
prison.
and I am
Turn their
gonna.
life
I have a
around.
show coming up too with somebody.
I got so many things
Have a
to
good
do
day.
to what I'm talking about.
Peace.
It's not out of a book. It's not from a TV.